Hey guys, it's Young Wealth. Now, of course, I have to touch on Pi Network and really cover the price point because as you can see, it's not looking good on the daily. We are down 50%. But when you're talking about a token that had $1 billion volume increase, it's normal to have volatility like this, especially on launch. But the market cap, the circulating supply, and the total supply is now out there, which is very important, so we know the value of what your Pi is gonna be and how much it'll be in the future. Now, in today's video, I'm telling you, just get 400 Pi. Not financial advice. You can lose it all and could go to zero. This is just entertainment, right? But the reason I say you should do your research and get 400 Pi is because I feel like people were very short-sighted with this project, and the more I read about this token, I'm realizing it's not just a quick DeFi cash grab, or you know what I'm saying, it's not a quick short-term thing. I said this in the last video. I said, why would they make a coin and spend 6 years making it just to go to jail? Now it says over here, exclusive, Pi Network co-founders discuss mainnet launch future and tokenomics. Okay, now you have to understand, Pi Network now has 100 apps ready for mainnet. What is the strategy to ensure mass adoption of these apps? The ecosystem currently with over 100 mainnet ready apps is fully functional and designed to be accessible and offer a seamless user experience through the Pi browser, the interface to the ecosystem and its utilities. This is giving me Web3 vibes so much right now. We're going to carry on reading. The Pi browser allows for easy navigation, facilitating a single sign-in, pioneers that work across all integrated PI apps. It also enables intuitive and secure in-app payments through the official Pi wallet app, which is directly integrated into the user experience. What they are really making me feel like is that giving people the transition, the gateway into Web3, making money off your phone. And why do I say that? Because it's easy accessible for everybody that has a mobile, whether you have App Store or Google Play. Now, as you can see, it says, moreover, Pi Network allows Web3 Pi apps to be visible and shareable via Web2 browsers, creating a kind of loop where Pi's millions of users can share apps and support the network's utility at the same time. Not only can they share their utility, they are actually making that bridge from Web2 to Web3, which it's really beautiful. And you have to understand that Pi Network breaks Uniswap's record with a 12.6 billion airdrop. That's not a amount of money that's a joke. That's this serious money here. 12.6 billion. That's why when we look at the price point today of Pi, right, and we see on the daily, we've had a big dip, which was expected. If we just go over here, we can find out how much we dipped by. And this was expected, okay? This was very expected, okay? Like, at the end of the day, let me just cross that out and go to the price. Now, it launched at around $1.60 is what they're saying. So, in all reality, yes, it's had like a 70-60% dip. But, on the macro, the things they are doing behind the scenes makes me more skeptical and have more belief about this token. Because not only did it have a 12 billion airdrop, it had a network debut at 195 billion, almost double the value of Sol. Now, don't let this deceive you. That's the fully diluted market cap. The actual market cap it is at right now is 5 billion, so it possibly went to around 10 to 15 billion, which is still huge. And it shows that this community is not willing to give up on Pi just yet. There was a lot of short-sighted people, which was expected. We can expect a token to launch and have a sell-off, especially in times of uncertainty. Because when we go over here, right, and we actually look at, where is it? When we look at the altcoin season index, we can see that majority of the top 100 coins are down bad right now. There's a few that are up, a few outliers, which are mainly real world assets, but a lot of these tokens are not up right now. A lot of them are down, and the reason this is good for Pi is because it's already a $5 billion token, so it don't show you where it ranks yet because it's lagging behind. But if we go to the top 100, the lowest one is 665 million, so it's already somewhere in the top 50, which it shows strength. Okay, it shows that institutional investors might take this seriously, and if the staking rewards are sustainable, or the mining rewards are sustainable, which I feel like they are, because they're locked up and a lot of people are remining and relocking their Pi network for another 3 years, which gives the coin a bigger floor, okay, a stronger floor to play with. And like, a lot of people are already adopting this, which it shows real world utility. Okay, now we're gonna read here. It says Pi network has enabled global merchant adoption by providing a complete ecosystem experience on Pi through apps and utilities in the Pi browser, an active user base, and overall accessibility. Okay, for example, Pi Fest 2024, a one-week event, facilitated the transaction of Pi for goods and services between Pi merchants and pioneer shoppers on a local level, attracting 27,000 active sellers and 28,000 test merchants across 160 countries, and participation of over 950 pioneers within a few days. So as you can see, it's a strong community, and they are actively involving the community with their ecosystem, allowing people to vote, allowing people to run nodes, which is very important, allowing people to mine, allow people to lock up their Pi if they want, and people are voluntarily locking up their Pi, which shows conviction, which is very bullish. Now it says Pi Fest showcase Pi's complete ecosystem for local commerce integration, connected store discovery through map of Pi, payments via Pi wallet, transactions on the Pi mainnet blockchain, and social sharing on Fireside Forum, all seamlessly working across existing Pi applications. Pi's robust infrastructure, global user base, and real-world utility makes it a scalable solution for merchants. With adoption already in place, Pi is positioned to become widely accepted global token for local and online commerce. Okay. Once again, I will say this: it shows, it's giving me a vibe of they are trying to bridge Web 2 to Web 3, and being on both app stores, the Google Play and App Store, Apple, it just shows me a lot of strength and a lot of big connections, especially knowing they are already listed on Binance and OKC. They've already done half the job. Now we just have to really observe how price action is over this next week. But it's going to be very interesting. I feel like we can have a lot of good price action. I don't know if the market cap is actually, this market cap is the real truth, but if we are at 5 billion, that's a lot of strength, and we can see dips, but I might have to buy some dips, because like, what's $300 invested gonna be? It's not gonna hurt me. So owning 400 Pi can produce you a lot of return on the macro. In my humble opinion, it can also go to zero, and that could be completely false. That's why you don't listen to me. It's entertainment. But if this manages to recover, it could be a long-term passive income printer. It could be a long-term passive income loophole, which allows you to reap the rewards of holding a token. It allows you to be involved with the ecosystem and vote and have voting power, which is very important when you're looking at a coin backed by communities. Now, it's not a community token, you know what I'm saying, but I'm saying when a coin has this much community following and traction, you have to make sure they can be involved, so we keep the active users and people developing on the ecosystem. So I'm excited for Pi. Let's see where it goes. Let's carry on this journey. I'll continue to make videos on it. With that being said, it was Young Wealth from signing out. Peace.